channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing my pregnancy must-have starter kit. So if you are pregnant, especially for the first time, and are looking for stuff to have around throughout your pregnancy, stick around and I'm going to share everything that I've been using from the start of my pregnancy to now. So there's a couple things that I've been using throughout my pregnancy and I listed them down so I don't forget them. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by sharing them. I'm going to pull up my list right now. The first thing is an exercise ball. I'm actually sitting on one right now. Now, exercise balls are really helpful, especially once you get into the end of your second trimester, starting your third trimester, because around that time your baby starts to face down. So the head will be down, legs up, basically in the position ready for birth. So you want to sit on an exercise ball so you can start to exercise your pelvic bones, you know, prepare that area for delivery. So I sit on my exercise ball during work, when I am lounging around the house with Joey watching TV. I sit on an exercise ball and I just bounce on it all the time so I can start to prepare my muscles and prepare baby for delivery. The second item on the list is a maternity support belt. So about 3-4 weeks ago, I had round ligament pain and it was just so painful. I was in excruciating pain, and it's basically this sharp pain around the round ligaments. And the reason you get this pain is because your uterus is expanding and baby's always moving. So there's just so much going on in your body and you need some kind of support to help you just feel comfortable and not be in discomfort for so long. Go ahead and put it on so you guys can see how it supports. So it just goes around like this. So this is the first layer of the belt, okay? And you have to put it on top of clothes. So that's the first layer. You put on the second layer. That is the maternity support belt. It's very helpful, especially when you're out and about and when the baby starts to feel heavy and put pressure around your pelvic area. Putting on the belt from time to time just helps me, you know, not walk around holding my belly and kind of lifting it up. The belt supports the belly enough so I don't have to do that, and it's been so incredible, especially during long walks. You know, when I'm around the house doing chores, I just put it on and you know, I always forget that I'm pregnant because the support is incredible and it's adjustable according to how tight you want it to be, which is amazing. The next item is a fan. I can't tell you how these come in handy when you are pregnant. I am telling you, when you're pregnant, I just turned it on. When you're pregnant, your body just radiates heat all the time and you just get these heat waves and hot flashes just out of nowhere, and it's so uncomfortable and very embarrassing, especially when everyone is just at a normal body temperature and you're just hot. I remember during the wedding I was always hot and I kept asking people, are you hot? And they would be like, no. But I was hot and I didn't know why. I mean, I knew why, it's because I was pregnant, but I had this fan and it came in handy. The cool thing about this fan is that it has different levels of strength, so you can just keep increasing and increasing depending on how fast you want the fan to work. And I just this is such a lifesaver. I love it so much. You can either put a battery in it if you're going to be on the go, or you can charge it with your iPhone charger. iPhone chargers work on these, so you can charge it with an iPhone charger and you're good to go. These are really helpful. So yeah, during pregnancy, you get hot all the time. It's not fun. So having this around in your purse is extremely helpful because it just helps you cool your body down when you start to radiate heat. So this is my other must-have item on the list. The next item is a cup of ice water. Let me tell you, ice water has been my favorite thing to drink throughout the pregnancy, and no joke. I never used to drink a lot of ice water out of a cup. I usually drink water out of a bottle and I just dispose it. But oh my gosh, let me tell you, drinking ice water has been amazing because it just helps me stay, hydrated, stay cool when my body gets really hot. Drinking this helps a lot. And the reason I actually started drinking ice water was when I went to the ER. And the reason I went to the ER was when I got that sharp ligament pain and I didn't know what the hell it was. They gave me this ice water in this cup. And ever since then, I drink this all the time. Every time you see me in the house, I'm with this cup drinking my ice water because it's so yummy. I don't know. It's something about it that just makes me feel so refreshed. So this is a must-have. Next up is Stretch Mark massage oil. So one of my friends recommended this oil because she was pregnant before me last year, and she said this is really helpful, especially when your belly starts to expand. You do not want to get stretch marks. So I started applying this earlier on in my pregnancy. I think in the middle of my first trimester I started applying this oil, which is why it's almost running out, and I mostly need it now because the belly has really expanded. But I just love this oil so much because it really has helped with preventing stretch marks. I apply it every day when I come out of the shower. So, when I'm applying it on my belly, I massage it in a circular motion just around the belly so I can prevent it from getting stretch marks. And every time I look at my belly, I actually barely have any stretch marks. I mean, if they're there, they're just very thin and very light. And I think it's just like 2 tiny ones. So this oil has really helped a lot. Like I put it on all the time, like every day. I'm applying this oil. It's called Welda Mama. It has almond extracts in it. And yeah, so I'll link all the details for this oil down below so you guys can check it out. But it's been such a lifesaver. Honestly, I love it. And yeah, the final must-have item that has been extremely helpful throughout my pregnancy is a maternity safety seat belt. Now, the reason I actually started using this was because I came across an ad on Instagram that was promoting this seat belt, and I thought it was very fascinating just how it operates and how you set it up in the car. And second of all, the reason I got it was because I got into an accident. Joey and I got into an accident last year on Christmas. So during the accident, I got a lot of pressure from the back and it migrated all the way to the front around that area where you experience menstrual cramps, and it was so painful. Didn't know I was pregnant then, but ever since that incident, I got traumatized. So I got that seat belt to just help me in the event, we get into a collision, God forbid, I have that seat belt protecting the belly. And like, as you guys can see, it does not wrap around the belly. It just actually goes over it, which is extremely helpful because if someone hits you from the back, front, side, whatever, you have your belly and your baby protected because, you're not going to get that seat belt pressure or affecting the baby. The last item that I want to share with you guys is our pregnancy pillow. So you guys have seen this before. Huge ass pillows that just save you a ton when you're pregnant. I mean, these are the best. I love my pregnancy pillow because it just brings me so much comfort when it's time to go to bed. I mean, as the farther along you go in your pregnancy, it just becomes so complex to go to bed. It's so complex to sleep. And, having anything that gives you extra cushioning, anything that brings you comfort, is a must. So a pregnancy pillow is definitely needed when you are so big in your pregnancy. I love this one. I got this one from Amazon. I will link it down below. Makes sleeping so much easier. Like I say, the farther along you go in your pregnancy, it's so hard to sleep at night because the baby's always moving and you're aching in all kinds of places. So this is extremely helpful. It definitely comes in between you and your spouse because it takes up so much space in the bed. But hey, if your spouse can compromise and help you be comfortable and baby comfortable, then it's no problem. Joey has no problem. He actually sets it up for me in the bed. He'll be like, time to go to bed, babe, and he'll set up the whole pillow thing. It's amazing. Anyways, that is it for all my 7 items that are a must-have if you are a pregnant lady and you're going through pregnancy for the first time. Even if you've been through the first, second time, anyone that's pregnant needs these items because they're just so essential and they help you have a smooth pregnancy. Let me know down below if you are using something that I haven't mentioned, something that's working for you throughout your pregnancy. I would love to add more things to my list, but so far these 7 items have been gold. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, drop some comments. Do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.